Hey there, Chef Johnny here. Appreciate you stopping by. Today, I've got some bacon. I've got a deer loin. So folks, we're going to be cooking up a smoked venison loin wrapped in bacon on the Weber Performer. So stick around. Let me show you how to get that venison loin ready to go, how to get it wrapped up, and what it turns out like after it comes off that Weber Performer. See you in a minute. And this is Texas style barbecue and cuisine. Always appreciate you stopping by. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Remember to give me a subscribe on here. I always do need some subscribers, need people watching. So let's get started on these back straps. They're pretty clean. I cleaned them up before I vacuum sealed them, but let's see if they need to be trimmed up anymore. Now, we're gonna get these out. They are too nice. Like I said, I cleaned these up pretty good. There's not a lot of sinew left on them, but that sinew is what we want to get off. If you look, there's a little bit, there's an outer muscle here and there's a little bit right there. Take a good sharp knife. All you got to do is go right underneath it and just shave it off. Folks, if y'all see a fly buzz by, that's part of cooking outside. Just ignore it. We're not raising them here, but they are around. Springtime in Texas, they're starting to show up. So again, a little bit of that sinew, very tough and stringy. We're going to take that off, little piece there. If I come over here, you can see just a little bit down on that edge. Little piece of fat right there. If we want to take that off, we can come in here. Now overall, deer meat's pretty lean, so you're not going to get much fat on it. And these loins, you're not going to get any. So here we go. It's all looking pretty good. This was one loin. I cut it in half. I usually leave mine either whole or in half, so you can do different things with them. You don't have to just chicken fry them, right? So we want to do different things, so we've got that so we can. To season these up with today, I've got some seasoning from Cowboy Kent Rollins. It's his Red River season. Picked this up in Amarillo. Him and his wife were at the World Championship Ranch Rodeos. Had a great visit with them. Got a little shout out from him. You're going to see that in a soon video, Dutch oven video. We're going to be using this in it, so be looking for that Dutch oven video. But we're going to use this today on our venison loins. Take it and shake it out. Coat these pretty good. Not a real big piece of meat, but venison is got a nice stronger flavor. It'll hold up to some strong seasonings. I'm gonna go there. I think that is probably enough. If we want to, we can dab up what's left here. Okay. Now, I've got some bacon we're going to put on here. So I don't know how far this bacon's going to go on two of them, but we're going to try to get it wrapped around as most of the two that we can. And no, this is not the best bacon, but we're fighting coronavirus right now. And so grocery stores kind of thin picking sometimes. My wife ran to Walmart, and this is the bacon they had today. So we're just using this. But no, not real pretty bacon. I'd rather use a little prettier bacon than this. Now, if you wanted to tie this with some butcher's twine, would have worked fine. It would hold it together very good. But this bacon is not very pretty, I'll tell you that. That one's probably good enough. And what I'm doing is I'm squeezing this in. So see how thin this end is? Help it cook a little more uniformly. Just squeezing it, trying to get it in the shape. Like I said, you could use butcher twine on this if you wanted to. And this one, you can see the tag end of it. It's going to be a little bit on the smaller end. So let's start up here on the big end. Now, what you have to figure out what you're going to do is here on the end. And this is usually with any type of, whether it's a tenderloin or a loin or whatever, it gets real thin and tapers here. Sometimes you can kind of wrap it like that, fold it back over itself, and it'll thicken up this end some. And I think that's what I'm going to do with it today. So give me a good piece of bacon here. Have that kind of folded. And when I put these on, I'm going to scrunch them up like that. But we're going to season them one more time. Let me wash my hands off and get another layer of seasoning. And we will take another layer of our Cowboy Kent Rollins Red River Ranch seasoning. Roll that a little bit. We can get it on this side. There we go. Those are ready to go. Let me check the Weber Performer. If it's up to temp, we'll get these on there and show you how we have it set up. Weber's ready to go. Let me get it off. It's about 250. That's not a bad place for it. Now, got the kettle set up for a offset cook, so foil in the bottom like I always do. That way the air has to travel through my slow and sear back across my my deer loins here. And I'm going to take the smaller end, and I'm going to go that way with it. And like I told you I was going to do a while ago, I'm going to crunch these up. Alright, so smaller end toward the outside. Squish them up, and it's going to tighten them up. It's going to help them hold moisture in. And I got some nice lump mesquite. It's going to go with this, so about a quarter, maybe a little bit less, open on the bottom. In the top, I'm going to go about halfway open. And again, slow and sear is here, the exhaust is here. It has to come across my venison to get there. Oh, and I about forgot, open this back up. I'm going to put some probes in here. I do not want this to overheat. You get this above 140, 145, it is going to dry out. So I've got an alarm set for 140 degrees on these. And we're going to put that right in the center. Leave that there. Scrunch them up again. Lid's back on. Now, we're ready to go. And I think maybe 45 minutes to an hour, these will be ready to go. If the bacon is not cooked enough for me at the end, we're going to grab it, throw it up over that slow and sear, and just kind of toast off that real quick on that high heat. Try to crisp up our bacon a little bit, but we're going to see y'all in about 45 minutes. It's time to get these off. As you can see, that bacon is not crispy yet, but they are cooked as far as I want them to cook. So pull them off. Go ahead and take the probes out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this fire get up nice and hot. And then we're going to lay that on there and try to crisp that bacon up a little bit. That is getting nice and hot. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to go face down right on top of it. I can leave it there long. Burn that bacon if I do. You see my flames coming up. I'm going to roll it. Put it over that end. All we want to do is render out this bacon a little bit and crisp it up. Our other one over here, get it ready to go. You can see we're starting to crisp our bacon some, starting to get a little bit black on there, a little bit of char. That's all right. Not gonna burn it all up, but we are gonna crisp it up some. That side a little. We can get this one a little bit. All right, folks, got these off. They're looking good. We crisped up the bacon a little bit, kind of like a fillet. You know, sometimes that bacon don't get real crisp, but I think we're gonna be all right. They look pretty. We're gonna cut into them, see if they're still moist. Got a good sharp knife here. Move this one back. Put that one right there. Let's cut this right in the middle and we'll take a look. Let's open this up. There you go, still pink in the middle. We are at a medium, maybe a little bit less than that, but that looks pretty. Just slice this off a medallion here. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Those are pretty. That is a nice looking bacon wrap deer loin. Let's see if I can plate this up for you. Put that one there. Put that one there. And then if we just kind of waterfall these in front. Folks, that is a beautiful, beautiful loin. I tell you, if you look, see that smoke ring even through the bacon? We got a beautiful smoke ring on it. I bet you this is going to taste great. We're going to see how this Red River Ranch seasoning turned out on a deer loin. We're to the tasting part. It just, I tell you what, it's moist. It looks pretty. Bacon looks great on it. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah. This is freaking tremendous. So there you have it. These venison loins came out fantastic. We wrapped them in bacon. We seasoned the meat with some Red River Ranch seasoning. Then we put on the bacon, seasoned it again. The citrus in that really came through. So make sure you check out Cowboy Kent Rollins. He just went over 1 million subscribers the other day. That's right, 1 million subscribers. So nice guy, him and his wife. We got to visit with him a little bit in Amarillo this year. And like I said before, we're going to be doing a video, Dutch oven, one of my Dutch oven videos. Haven't done one lately, but we're going to be featuring his Red River Ranch and a little shout out that he gave me while we were there. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, tell your friends and family about us. Use that Amazon store I've got. It helps support us. It helps us buy more food, do more with the channel. So I appreciate everyone that uses it. That link's down below. Well, we're going to see y'all down the road on Texas style barbecue and cuisine. Goodbye, everybody.